Okay, so let's now dive into the whole work that you conduct on combining the search query performance and the advertising report. So just to recap, you are printing the search query performance, or you're downloading for a month. Do you do it for a month, or you do weekly? How often do you do it?
So when we are trying to find opportunity keywords, what I usually do is, depending on how much data we have, when I'm taking up a new client, the first thing I do is download the last 60 days of search term report. And then depending on what month we are in, I will do quarterly reports for a year, for a year and a half. I won't go more than 18 months. But if there are certain peak seasons, you want to make sure that you capture that peak season search term report. And then if you are in a mid-quarter, you want to capture last month as well. So you might not be able to do that in a quarterly report. So you have to also download a monthly report. And then if you are in a later stage of a month, you have 3 weeks past, you want to download those 3 weekly reports as well. Now, it's a lot of reports, but we are trying to find opportunity, and it's not easy to find opportunity, right? So once you have all of that data, combine all search query performance reports into one sheet. Just add them and stack them in the bottom. Don't clean it at this point. We're going to clean it, right? So stack them all together in another sheet in the same file. Put your 60 days of search report. Now here gets the fun part. You use formulas to combine these data. And then I have steps by steps of how we can do each. And there's 4 different ways that I personally do the data cleaning and finding opportunities. Now there's thousands of ways that you can utilize search query performance to find thousands of different opportunities. But what I do is the main 4 that you can test. So first, the top 10 to 15 search query scores. Amazon provides you with query scores that Amazon thinks you should advertise on, that is the best keywords for you. So that is the simplest, easiest part. But then it's Amazon algorithm telling you, you know much better than the algorithms itself. So we have to clean it, right? Figure out what is the best for us. And you might already be advertising on it. You might already be ranking for it. So it might not be an opportunity keyword. And then you have to find out, like you mentioned earlier, merging search query performance and search term reports together. So you want to find overlapping. So what this does is it separates out what you're already targeting in your PPC, what you're already targeting in a PPC as a query in a broad match, phrase match, auto match, right? So these are your search term reports that brings you that keywords that you're serving your ads on. Third would be impression share versus click share. So you want to see, based on your impression share versus your click share, is your click share higher on a keyword? That means there's more interest from your audience on a product despite having less impressions, right? So it's just a percentage game. And then the last thing we will talk about is using past purchases queries in a search term query. That is why going back 18 months is helpful, because you might convert on a keyword last year, which you're not probably converting this year because maybe you negated some keyword. Maybe that keyword got more competitive. Maybe it dropped in volume. Maybe it increased in volume, so everybody's catching up. A whole lot of things. But if you got a purchase, then it might be relevant, right?